Week 3 of the diet has been completed. I'm just personally blown away with, one, how easy this is for me, and two, the results of it being so easy and the changes that are happening. So let's dive into the data and see what's happening. Okay, I started Monday, May 31st at 288.3 pounds. From the beginning of week 1 to that's a little over 12-pound reduction in weight. This past week I pushed hard. I didn't eat that many carbs for the most of the week. I had a couple days with some and a couple days with a few. I would probably say it's probably less than 3 grams of carbs. I did not bolus for them in the pump, so if that gives you an idea how many I had, kind of helps. So let's look through what happened this week. So I started at 288.3. I ended off week 3 on Monday 6/7 with 281 pounds. So that's a reduction in weight, about 7.3 pounds. So the weight is coming off kind of consistently. I am trying to stay active. The average steps for the week for me was, I'm going to say about 5,000 steps. I had a couple days where I was less than 5,000. I had one day at 4,000, one day at 3,800, one day that didn't even make over 2,000 because the weather was bad, and I was indoors most day. But I'm averaging those out to 5,000 because I did have one day that was 9,900 steps, and then another day that was 7,400 steps. So we're going to say that 5,000 is the average steps per day. Carbs. For week 3, I had one day with 25, one day with 54. That was kind of when I realized, okay, I'm getting a little crazy with my carbs. So from that point on, I had 10 grams of carbs, 5 grams of carbs, 0, 25, 0, and 0 was the Sunday, 19 was yesterday. Insulin usage. So on the beginning of the week was a little higher than it had been, I had 69.5 units on Monday, 75.475 units on Tuesday, 66.1 on Wednesday, Thursday was 58.1, Friday was 36.7, Saturday was 47.4, and Sunday was 39.2. So you're kind of wondering obviously I ate less later on this week, but the other change that I did is I started intermittent fasting. When I decided to do intermittent fasting, I had to think of something that would work constantly for me. As you guys are aware, I do work shift work, and I have 3 different shifts. So I wanted to do intermittent fasting and then eat at the same time, regardless of what I'm working. So it's a bit of a push, but I'm doing about 23 hours of fasting, and then I have about 1 hour to eat. That's just because of the way my work schedule is. I felt like that was the best plan. So far, I started that on Thursday, and I've been doing it continuously. I haven't had any problems. I have gotten hungry. I try to eat around 5 p.m. Sorry, I got blank there for a second. I try to eat between 5 and 6. That fits into most of my work schedules, and it's easy and convenient for me. I did have one day where I didn't eat closer to 5:30, and I was getting hungry and a little hangry, if you want to put it that way. But as far as the rest of it, it's pretty good. I have noticed that I'm not necessarily hungry. Sometimes late at work at night, particularly this week, I was working 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. So around midnight, you're sitting at work and it was a little slow, a little boring. I wanted to graze and snack on things. But thanks to my coworkers for pushing me not to, and telling me that I couldn't have things that I wanted when I was rummaging. So I drank a lot of water. If I wanted to kind of like chew on something, I would take a water bottle and put it in the freezer, and then kind of go shake it every once in a while, kind of make it like a snow cone kind of, but it was just water, and just crunch on the ice there and kind of occupy me. But other than that, the fasting has been going great. The diet has been going great. I did take some pictures for you guys, so I'll give you kind of an update. I'll insert those here. So the pictures that I'm showing you guys, the most recent ones were taken today at the time of this recording, which is Tuesday, June 8th. The first set of pictures were taken, I think, on day 2 of the diet. Let me scroll right up here on my iPad and see. They were taken on May 19th, which was day 3 of the diet. So the orange shorts are from May 19th, and then the gray shorts are from today, June 8th. So it's been about 3 weeks between those images. So hopefully that kind of brings a realization of how things are. I've noticed a little bit of the weight loss, definitely in some of my clothes, particularly my work clothes, since I often have to have my shirts tucked in at work. So I have definitely noticed that my belt that I wear at work is in the last possible notch. So I guess I got to go dig through the closet and find an older belt that I'm going to have to switch over to soon. So it's exciting. I fully believe, based on the way things have been going with me, if you are comfortable and your doctor and your care team are comfortable with you doing this, that you can do it. It takes a lot of willpower and a lot of mental focus. I drive past a custard place on my way to work, and the urge to just stop and get my favorite treat is there. Or I had a coworker the other night who had chicken strips and french fries from a local fast food place, and they smelled heavenly. So I just kind of went over and stood by their desk and just looked at it, and I told them I was living my life through them. Because, I want this gone. I want the weight gone, and it really... I can't believe that this is going so well, and especially for what little effort I'm having to put into it. I think I'm fighting myself more not to stop and eat things that I shouldn't. That's the only real struggle for me so far. But like I said, it's a mental thing. If you can block that out of your mind, you can make progress. It also helps to kind of stay busy. As you guys saw in last week's video, we do have Shadow. She's our 9-week-old Siberian Husky puppy, if you're just watching this video. So when I'm at home, she helps keep me occupied. And then when I'm at work, I have my coworkers to support me, and I thank them for that. So I will see you guys next week for week 4, and we'll see what happens then. Y'all have a good week.